we are back.
Welcome back to the Zonin Out podcast, season 2.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages and sizes. We are fucking back in the building. How are we doing?
Let's give some snaps.
Let's get some snaps. Let's get some snaps in there. Let's get some snaps in there. It's going crazy. It's going crazy.
Have been on a little for the new people that are curious on why we left without watching the fucking last episode.
Yeah, without actually watching our podcast.
We just went on a little hiatus for one reason and one reason only. We got busy. Well, no, season two. We were preparing for the season 2, and it was just to give us a little, just some time to think about what our vision for the podcast, and also to improve some bits and pieces for the podcast. Yeah,
exactly.
Context done.
All said and done. All is done.
Context
Huge.
done. I'm your host, Dome, Cool Brother, Condominium, Condo _ on Twitch, now streaming, and peach eyes and blue skies, I'll be with on your right. It's on the moonlight, how many songs I write on Roblox, and other host,
Ethan, E.T., Munch, Butt Munch TV on Twitch, not streaming. Not streaming at all. And
not straining. Your voice is dope.
Training? Yeah, I know my voice. Yeah, but we are fucking back. We are back in the building. My thing is, how are you doing, man? How are you doing? Let's get out of the way. How you doing, man? How have you been?
Now, to compare me now to podcast me about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Way better.
Fuck yeah.
You know, life's been good. Nothing really much happened in the past 2 months, though. I'm just, I'm in the self-improvement arc,
Hell yeah.
So I feel myself getting better, every day, because you gotta look forward to each day. Don't think about the past, don't think about the future. So just live the present.
Let's live the present, bro. Honestly, bars don't lie, bro, and that's bars.
How about you, dude?
I've been doing pretty okay, pretty all right. Like, as you said, like, we just needed that time to recollect and really just have like a nice break. That's what the hiatus was, obviously for season 2 as well, but just a much needed break because we had been doing the podcast for over a year at that point.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for more than a year consistently every single week.
Yeah.
So our consistency has been really, really crazy. So having this time off has been nice. We got to get back into the routine though, baby. Back in the routine. We're bringing it back.
You know what? I'm just going to
He's opening it up. You're just going to... You're trying to get the perfect shot or some shit.
I'm trying to get it like one hand opening because that's like the really cool.
Oh, bro. It's not that crazy.
It is crazy.
What if it spills all over your desk? What if you drop it?
Oh, beautiful.
I like the risk, baby. I like the fucking risk. What a badass.
I did it though.
Oh my god, you're the MC, bro. You're the main character. Bro, it's infinite power.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been doing pretty okay. Just been super busy. Oh my god, so busy.
This dude has been a lot.
Oh my
He's been doing a lot.
With everything that I do, I'm like, oh yeah, it'll free up my time. No, I can no longer say or guess how free or available I will be because it is wrong. It is very, very wrong.
Yeah.
I am just such a fucking busy bee, and I always will be, because I am now. Well, one thing, I am not where I used to be. If you guys watched the last episode of the podcast, you knew that I was still living in my apartment. I am not doing that shit anymore.
Let's talk about the white in the room, dude. Let's talk about the white in the room.
I am the white in the room, bro.
Yeah.
I'm back at my mother's house, which is awesome. This is great.
Like, look at the new setup,
momentum.
Dude. Guys,
this new setup's
take a look
fucking
at it.
lit.
Take a look at it.
Yeah. I was
He
like,
kept,
check that.
he kept his
Check
word.
that.
He kept his word. He's got a lot of new things that he can, that he can show off for the pod.
Hell yeah.
Last episode he said he's gonna do everything better this time for season 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm really trying. Like, my whole like idea for this was to just have a new start, have it be something different, and have it be something where I can put effort and a lot of like thought into, rather than just being like, oh fuck, another episode, or like just randomly like throwing shit on my bed and then calling it a day and then doing the episode. Like, I'm taking care of what I'm doing,
He's
setting up my
more
bed. Like, I mean,
prepared.
look at my
He's more
stuffies over
prepared.
there, bro. That's fire. That's so sick. They're just chilling. They're having a good time. They're having a little chat over there. It is what it is. They're having fun.
Yeah, he's more prepared.
But
He's more prepared.
I'm a hell of a lot more prepared. It's also because it's not nighttime.
Exactly.
What do you know? So, yeah, I am not in that apartment anymore, thank God. But I have been working full time. I've been working full time, and it's
Did you
really
switch from
annoying
part-time
and
to
awful.
full-time?
I did, yeah, because I would just be at home doing nothing anyways. So I've been working full time. I work 5 days a week, and most of them are double shifts, which means that I'm just
Damn.
working all day, every single fucking day. So it sucks, but it's been keeping me busy, and I've just been riding the wave, dude. Just seeing how things go,
more money,
having a good
dude,
time while
more
I do
money.
it. Kind of, yeah, a little bit of money. I still have to.
Bit. Oh yeah, you still
I have to pay
off,
for
yeah.
rent.
Pay off.
Yeah,
shit.
I still have the lease in Denver. I just because I moved doesn't mean I don't have to pay for it. I still do. So I'm actually broke. I'm working full time and I have no money, which is a great feeling. It sucks.
Not only
It's terrible.
that, he's bought a lot of gifts. And,
I have. Yeah,
it's the
Christmas
gift
time,
season
bro.
because Christmas was just a few days ago.
Tis the season, baby. Tis the fucking season.
I love that one meme, that Smule guy. The one's like, Jack Frost running an open sleigh.
Fire.
An
Yeah, that guy looked like the Turkish guy.
Yeah.
I remember I posted that on my story, and Don was like, "I needed this. Thank you. Thank you. I needed this. I was trying to find it."
While I was on stream, I was doing a Christmas stream, and I thought about the meme. I was like, God damn, where is it? I didn't save it or anything, and I was just thinking of like how to find it and where to find it, and I didn't find it. All of a sudden, I go on Munch's story. It's there, like really perfect on how like our brain cells just coexist.
Yeah, we share the one fucking stupid brain cell between the two of us, bro. It's fire. So it's so sick.
We share everything.
I was locked in posting that shit on my story too, bro.
Dude,
I was so locked in. I was like,
so
this
much.
is fire.
And like the originality of it is from Smule. It's from like
that's where it's actually from, is Smule.
Yeah, because you see like the little Smule tag in the bottom right.
Oh, that's what that is, dude. Yeah, I still have not done anything on Smule at all. Dome convinced me to buy, like, to get the app.
Yeah.
And I've just never used it. Sorry about that.
Yo, guys. I've hit 200 followers. Let's go.
Shit. Oh shit, he's fucking famous.
I'm famous. No, yeah, I've been there's a bunch of online friends I've met through Smule, and it's like, you got, especially like online friendships nowadays is so very weird. How like
very weird
in a good way. It's weird how strangers online can meet and just hang out,
That's true.
And just
yeah,
like
no, that
talk
makes sense.
to each other. Like us. We met
online. No, I was gonna say, I was like, what's weird about this, bro? What the fuck are you talking about?
Weird,
ain't no way.
Weird in a good way. Let me tell you something. Like,
go for it.
It's crazy how just a little like session, a little like a meetup online, a little text can start something anew. Okay.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, very interesting. But yeah, Smule has been my source of that. But that's not the main thing we're going on to. Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas,
bro.
How was everyone's Christmas? To you watching at home, I'm sure you had a great Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, happy holidays.
Well, we don't celebrate Christmas as like seriously as other countries over here.
Right.
But we still recognize it as like a holiday, as a holiday.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you still understand that it's like a nice part of like culture and everything.
Home, hanging out with the fam.
That's cool.
So I hope you guys at
that's the
home
most important part.
Be enjoying that. Almost New Year's.
Yeah, hope
too.
all y'all staying warm during this season. Hope y'all got crazy gifts from mom and dad and Santa, of course, obviously.
Santa's real, guys. Santa's
We love
real.
that fat ass. He's dope. We love that
Santa's
guy.
very real. I saw him
Yeah,
last night,
honestly.
actually.
You saw him last night?
Yeah, my uncle resembles Santa a lot because he's
Oh,
OJ.
I was like, dude, it's
Dude,
been
he's
a
got a
bit since Christmas,
beard.
dog. Fire.
He's built like him. He's generally if
Oh
like
yeah, he's got the
if
Santa
he
build.
dresses up as Santa, all the kids would be like, "God damn, it's Santa."
Damn, dude. Yeah, he is real, bro. He is real. But yeah, I hope y'all staying warm. Hope Santa give you a little scratch under your balls, a little something nice.
Santa's a molester.
Santa might be a molester, bro. I mean, do you think about all the kids that like working at Sheen, like that he's definitely diddling those kids, bro. Let's be so fucking
Bro.
real. All the like the Chinese kids and there's like factories. Those are just elves to him, bro. Those are just elves to him, dog.
They're like, is Santa a communist, dude? He just loves.
He might be honestly. He might be a fucking communist. He's using them to his own pleasure, bro.
Dude,
he has to be.
But yeah, Christmas, dude. Okay, I need to talk about this. So
go off. Christmas time. Christmas time.
Christmas time. So I had a little Christmas event that I went to that my school hosts every year, and
yeah,
she was bomb. Though the event wasn't, but seeing my old friends and reuniting with some like really old classmates.
Yeah.
Really was a great experience because I do miss I'm home a lot most of the time. I don't get social interactions with other people that often other than online, so it's like you gotta cherish those. I was like, time flew so fast that day. It just went by, and that's crazy.
Damn. Okay.
Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Time. You know what they say. But
yeah, you gotta cherish the moments because, like, I really always look back at like all the videos I recorded when I was in America.
Yeah.
Dude, I really want to go back.
Dude, you fucking have to. You don't really have a choice. You just kind of have to come back.
I gotta live there, dude. Shit.
Dude, something. Whatever the hell happens. If it's living there, if it's coming back for a month, if it's coming back for a week, it's like it does not matter.
Dude.
Just fucking get here. That's all it is, bro.
No, yeah.
That's all it is. Especially since like I know you were saying how like social interactions are not like really your like forte because you're just not out very often. But being in a like country where like everyone speaks the language you're most proficient in and most comfortable in will help you a lot with that, especially because I know that your Thai skills, like you live there and you speak Thai, but you have like your problems, you have your ups and downs. But especially like in America, it's like you already speak English. Like what the fuck are we doing right now? We're talking, bro. We're talking.
안녕하세요.
안녕하십니까. But like no, you're actually going out and there's already so much to do, so you're already gonna be out. So it's just come back, dude. Come back. What the fuck?
One thing that I'm actually glad for what's it called? For living in Thailand is that I've got family here, right? I cherish,
of course, family.
Yeah, I do cherish family, and I'm actually, guys, big news. I'm moving back to Malta next year. Actually, in 3 months. 3 months.
Damn, that's coming up. Fuck.
No. 2 months.
Bro. Okay.
I'm moving in February. February 24th, to be exact. And I'm going back to Malta, but this time not by myself. I'm going with my parents, and the reason for that being very simple is not that I've got studies. Well, my dad kind of wants me to look into a place to study, but he's not forcing me to go anywhere. He's just like, I recommend maybe if you want to and shit like that. There might be some good places, but
he's just influencing you to be like, think about it.
Yeah, and the main reason is because my grandparents are getting old and they're running a restaurant currently, like there's like 4 chains. I think there's like all over the country, right? And it's a very small country. It's not much to move, but going there to just help out with the restaurant because he's getting old. I think he's pretty sure he's in his early 80s, late 70s.
Damn, so, big man. All right.
And dude, he's fucking strong as fuck still. He's like still going strong. He's in shape.
Fuck yeah.
It's really okay. I gotta mention this a bit. When you grow old, and you see those like
Right.
shriveled up old people,
Yeah.
there's two differences. Like 60-year-olds, right? It's either you look fucking shriveled as fuck, or you're staying fit. You know, the
Yeah.
main reason why your bones decay and like your joints start fucking up is because you're not using them when you're older.
Yeah.
Like when you get older, you gotta like stay active, so then your bones don't start to get like
Yeah,
all
you gotta do
shriveled.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and my grandpa is really active, and he really like keeps in shape, so he's like really fucking built. He's strong, dude.
Hell yeah. Does he go like jogging, or like does he go to the gym, or like what does he do to like actually take care
He
of
just
himself?
do.
Like stay fit?
I think he does like home exercises.
Oh, okay,
Cause
yeah,
when I
that'd do
was
it.
there, I seen him do like 20-minute home exercises.
Fire. Okay.
But no,
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be one good way.
we're just going. We're gonna be living in a different place, next to my grandparents' house. So then we can visit
Yeah.
often. Big
Hell yeah,
dubs.
okay.
Big dubs.
Big
We'll be-
dubs.
There's gonna be different scenery. Like you guys are not gonna see like my old room. If you guys watched me streaming back then in Malta, you're not gonna see that room. You're gonna see a different room. And on the podcast, different space soon in 2 months. 2 months.
2 months time, bro. 2
Like,
months time. You'll have to deck out the walls, bro. You'll have to go crazy.
Dude, I really do not want to take apart this wall because I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I'm very proud of this wall.
It's
Like,
fucking
okay,
sick.
the-
Okay,
the-
so it is kind of some
the
posters were kind of
yeah.
some posters were doing their own thing. They got to mind their own. They got to mind their own. They're
Yeah,
moving
I'm
around.
not bothered because I'm like, I'm gonna move anyway. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, you are bothered. You don't want to. But it's like, yeah, I get that.
I really don't want to take it apart, but I'm gonna have to remake it.
Yeah. I was gonna say you could get more things for it and make it even greater.
Salangeo.
But yeah, I feel like that would be super fucking sick. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, obviously, I don't know how long I'm gonna be at this place exactly because I'm just trying to get my lease over with and then split an apartment with like my buddies in like Parker or something because that'd be cool as fuck. But I got like a bunch of new posters I'm still trying to put up, getting like a bunch of cool shit. Like, it already looks cool, but I'm trying to deck it out, dude. Like, everything under there, get that completely filled, and just like even on like the closet doors and everything, just get it completely filled, bro. So with your new place, you could totally deck that shit out, bro. Deck it out. Deck it out. Crazy posters, crazy like CDs.
Like, I've been getting the piece since I've been working too, though.
Yeah.
I got paid more this week because it's Christmas time and got extra. I got a bonus, dude. Shit, I got extra.
Hell yeah. Fire.
So like, I'm about to purchase. You dig? I'm about to purchase.
Bro's about to splurge. He's about to come.
I'm about to purchase. Okay, I'm about to purchase.
All right. All right, bro.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. For the podcast standards, your camera. For the podcast standards, it's like 2 months is only 8 episodes.
Yeah, 8 episodes. Shit,
10,
dude. Ooh.
10, but
watch out, bro.
But it's really not gonna be that long since time is. Time is really flying. Time is really flying. Have you been feeling it? Have you been feeling
no. The exact opposite, actually.
Damn. Cause like I've been living day to day, and it's already the next day.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense, but like.
That's for being like mindlessly like consumed by like day to day to the fact where it's like you wake up and you just do it and then you go back to bed. Yeah. So like the routine's kind of making it so that it goes by quickly. I could see that, but I'm experiencing the exact opposite, dude. Every single day feels like a fucking week.
Oh, is it like a snail?
It's like a snail trail, bro. It's like a snail trail.
Snail trail. That's crazy.
It's like a fucking snail trail. It's so bad though, dude. It stinks.
What does
really
a woman without legs leave behind?
Yeah, a snail trail.
Oh, God.
Snail trail.
But yeah, tell us about your Christmas, Munch. How's your Christmas?
My Christmas has been Pretty damn good. I did a gift giving or a gift exchange kind of thing with my buddies. So that consists like me, Bryce, Tristan, Hayden, the fucking goats of Colorado. So I was hanging out with them. We all did like a gift exchange. I got Hayden Witted a fleshlight, and he thought that was really fucking rad. So that was cool as fuck. I recorded the whole thing, so I have like mini vlogs of that. So that was really cool. Fucked with them a bit. Just was like a dork about it. For Christmas itself, I just was hanging out at home. Like I got a few colognes.
You're like warm
That's
and
really all I
fuzzy,
asked for.
cozy.
Yeah, staying all cozy, drinking some hot cocoa and shit.
Oh.
So that was nice. Spent a lot of time with my family. That was cool. And with my girlfriend. So that was
I don't know
cool.
what you're talking
So that was really, really cool. Definitely lore, but
you guys don't need to hear that. You guys don't need to hear like all the intricate details. You just
I
just
was gonna say on this podcast I'm always the one that goes off, so I'm like, you know what?
Guys, all you need to know is that he's got a girl now, okay?
Yeah. She's hot.
Okay.
So that's all you need to know.
Like that's all you guys need to know, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
You guys don't need to know the details.
Yeah. But yeah, that was really cool. She splurged on me, got a bunch of vinyls. I fucking that's crazy. That's crazy. Love those.
Literally
that
and
was
metaphorically
really
too.
Yeah, no. No, it's on God though. It's on God. But yeah, just been having fun. But this is like a topic I wanted to bring up. But like Christmas, it was good this year, but it just does not feel like Christmas. Like obviously I know that since you like grew up in like a different culture and like a different like country, you don't really know the American Christmas and like or are accustomed to it. But it's usually like when I was a kid, it was such a very strong and like magical thing. And like it just isn't that way anymore. And I know it's because I'm older and it's because I'm no longer a kid and no one like sugarcoats it and like makes it special anymore. But it's like the longer and the more Christmases I like have, the less it seems like Christmas. Like I was talking with my sister, this Christmas has been the least Christmassy Christmas, which is what the fuck was that sentence? But like it makes sense, but it doesn't at the same time. Like it's not grammatically correct, but it does make sense. But just things don't seem right anymore. Like it seems like there's less decorations. It seems like people just give less of a fuck. It just seems like there's less magic to it. Like you fall asleep, like the night before Christmas, Christmas Eve, you're usually like in bed staying up because you can't fall asleep because you're so excited and you're like trying to calm down and everything. And like now I'm just like, dude, I'm gonna go to bed and wake up whenever I wake up,
It's also like
it's like the magic is gone, man. It's still a very fun thing to like go out and like spend the holidays with your family and give gifts, but it's like not as magical anymore,
the more age the older you the older you get, the more you experience a Christmas. And I feel like over time it does get dull for people around you. We are all getting older, but I don't know, for me Christmas this year, like I get you one of those events where it's like you're always excited to experience,
Yeah, Christmas is great.
And I had that. I did have that. When I was younger, living in Thailand, we did have a bunch of Christmas trees, we were more serious about Christmas. We had a Christmas tree, we had a bunch of presents, we had decoration. But I'm with you. We're not really paying attention to it nowadays. Though my mom did prepare a bunch of gifts for all of us.
Hell yeah.
So
Okay, W mom.
W con mom, guys. W con mom.
Yeah, W con mom. We love her. Fire, dude. Yeah, obviously parents, like, as long as you still live with them and as long as they're still around, they're going to like be nice.
They're going to spoil you a bit. Yeah, they're gonna
obviously, like my mom did that as well. She's super crazy about wrapping and getting crazy cool gifts together. Which, by the way, this is like completely off topic, but I'm a crazy rapper. Just had to say that.
I'm a crazy rapper. He's a crazy rapper.
Yeah. You had to hit your microphone for that one little bit.
Shut the fuck up.
I can't do shit, man. Whatever. But yeah, let me get a gift. I gotta set an example.
He's gotta show off because I was with him. I was on call with him when he was wrapping gifts, and he can wrap a gift in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah. God damn, I think I'm damn good. This is one that I got for So it says to Jillywigger, but that's just to Shane. For all of his
Shane,
gifts, I put like little
episode
like name tags, and they're all like
episode
really bad.
49.
One of those. It was the durian one. It was the durian one.
Okay, let me see if my memory
Yeah.
is on.
I'll
on
just
key.
you can find the episode. I'm just gonna give a little background. Shane is my stepbrother. He is awesome, and
Fuck.
all that stuff. I got him 3 gifts, and all of them are wrapped like a goddamn pro, bitch.
Damn. It was 42.
42. Oh boy, you was wrong. You was wrong.
7 times 7, dude. It's
But,
49.
yeah, from this one, I put goofy ass like name tags on all of mine. So this one says to Jillywigger from Domino's guy, which first of all is hard. I think on one of them I put faggot, and the other one I put like Shane. I don't know, some stupid shit. But crazy
You can
rapper.
rap,
Same with my
dude.
mom.
You can rap.
Yeah, my mom is my mom's the one that taught me how to do that. So obviously every Christmas she goes crazy with rapping,
You got the jeans.
which
you
is
got the
always
jeans.
fun. What's up? Yeah, I did get the jeans, bro. I did
got
get
the
those
new jeans.
beautiful rapping jeans. I thought you were talking about new jeans. I was like, how the fuck did you get there? I thought you just brought it up out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with music, bro? But yeah, no, I do have my mom's jeans for like anything Christmassy because she's a jolly spirit.
She's a
So-
Jolly Rancher, dude.
She's the blue Jolly Rancher, bro. She's the best kind. She's the best kind of Jolly Rancher, bro.
Dude,
What was your favorite Jolly Rancher growing up, bro?
Oh,
Be
I
real.
didn't grow up with Jolly Ranchers. We don't have.
You
them.
poor soul. You poor soul. I'd
We-
take my life.
Literally, we don't. Like, I've never seen a Jolly Rancher in stores in my life, other than when I was in America.
Really?
Other than when I
Yeah,
was in America.
obviously.
Like in Malta, we didn't have Jolly Ranchers, and I don't think there is. I don't know if there is, but
Yeah.
like I've never had a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, dude, Jolly Ranchers are damn good. The blue one, the green one. I'd say the only one you avoid is like the purple one, the grape one. Like that's just ass. But even the watermelon one's good. It's like you can't go wrong, bro. Jolly Ranchers are good. They're
I
just so
fuck with-
like sticky and like chewy. Not chewy, but like hard.
I fuck with green Skittles.
Green Skittles. I mean, yeah, W taste. We fuck with that. We fuck with that.
You know, one thing.
I don't know.
One thing.
One thing?
Okay, my guilty pleasure in ice cream, lime ice cream.
Like sorbet, or like actual ice cream, where it's like cream, or is it sorbet where it's like shaved ice?
More
Kinda thing.
ice cream.
Okay, well then, yeah, lime ice cream.
Yeah, lime. Like I okay, I
fuck.
was at this Korean barbecue place.
Yeah.
And they
Oh,
had
dude.
they had lime ice cream. I never had it at the time. When I tried it,
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of jizzed everywhere.
That sounds. I'd fucking bust a crazy nut, dude. That sounds amazing.
I kind of
Fuck me, dude.
I think it was in the middle. It was like sorbet and ice cream. Cause it it was kind of.
I'd say like that'll probably be like a sorbet, right? Because it's like a
Almost.
softer scoop, but it's just not like that creamy texture you'd get from actual ice cream. Because that's milk, you know. But like that's what
Either
I'd
way,
assume.
I fuck with lime
Yeah.
flavors. I fuck with lime flavors. I fuck with green apple flavors.
Green.
I
Oh
fuck
my
with,
god, green apple's crazy.
Cherry's pretty good. I had this. Oh, dude, there was this cherry like energy drink. Not this brand, but there was one brand that I consumed. That I was like, wow, that shit's good. Like I had it on stream. I was like, damn.
Yeah, you gotta sit there for a second and be like, wait,
Like
that's damn
I've
good.
had a lot of cherry
Fuck.
flavored. I personally don't fuck with a lot of cherry flavored stuff, but that.
I was gonna say,
that
yeah,
certain-
cherry usually tastes like.
That certain, like, brand of energy drink that I had before, I was actually blown away. I was like, wowzers.
Wow, wowzers! This shit good. Damn, dude, this shit good.
Also,
That's what I felt. I went to this one like Chinese restaurant. There was this like pear drink. And it's like it should not be that
Yeah.
good, but I tasted it. I was like, what the fuck? That's really good. I drink that shit all the time.
it's
really
like
good.
you look at it, and then you're like, I won't like you, and then you drink it, and I'm like, I kind of like you.
Yeah. You look at it, you're like, bitch, you different. I'll give you a go. And you like huck it back a little bit, and you're like, ooh, she a little sweet though. She nips you a bit, you know.
A bit zesty.
She like gives you a kiss and then like bites you on the neck a little bit, just like play with
Gives
you.
you a
It's like one of
fucking
those
hickey or
things where you're like,
some
oh shit, she's spicy. Ooh, she different. Okay. Just kind of keep sipping on it. Yeah, it's like one of those, bro. That's fire.
Zesty drink.
The beans are a little zesty, but I
These
got
are
you, bro.
zesty. And yeah, also elephant in the room. What do you guys think of the new intro? We got an intro.
Elephant in the room, the intro.
We got an
Peep it. That was
intro.
one thing that like
Yeah.
Dome mainly mentioned about season 2. He was like, dude, I want an intro. And I was like, let's fucking do it. Like we already had like a mini intro, but like not really for the podcast. So
we just had a talk intro. We just had welcome back to the
yeah.
Zonin podcast. Like for the side
but now
mates,
this is like a proper
for
like
the side
yeah,
mates, we did have an intro that went up and it went down. That's it. That was like the most
Yeah.
simple intro you can do, but it was an intro.
yeah.
If we're being honest, right now as we're recording, we don't have an intro. We don't.
Yeah, we
But-
can't actually like deep dive into it or anything.
However, the intro looks nice, right? I cooked, right? Did I cook?
Guys, let us know. Let us know because right now we don't know, but we want to hear from you.
I might have cooked. But I don't know.
You might have cooked. In due time, he will cook.
In due time. No, yeah.
I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know. Okay. Here's the thing.
Okay.
We've been hella busy. We've both been hella
unfortunately.
busy. We thought we could make time for season 2 to like prepare. I mean, yeah, Munch has a bunch of things prepared. He's preparing himself.
It's mainly been like a piece of myself, but like as a collective, the both of us, it's been tight. It's been really tight.
He's been preparing himself, but not preparing anything for the podcast. Me neither. I've been thinking about ideas for like what segments we can do or like the intro ideas.
Right.
But like we've both been very busy to even like put those ideas into like an action.
Yeah.
So
it's very hard too, especially with our like tight schedules and like how they clash together. Like the time zone difference.
Yeah.
Me working full time. Mainly me. Like he's been busy, but like dude, it's unmanageably busy for me. So it's like it's impossible for me to hop and call and even like talk for fun, dude. Like for me to even like talk with a dude like and have just like a chat, it's like I can't even fucking do that anymore because I'm just so damn busy, bro.
He's so
It's
busy,
crazy.
and once he's on call, he's tired.
That's true. It's always like that. It's always after work. It's always like when I'm having a shitty day and I'm just like, bro, oh my god, I want to die.
Exactly.
So it's like it never works the way either of us want it to. But fortunately, we figure it out. We push past that, and we're gonna be pushing back brand new episodes, crazy episodes. So regardless of that, we've still put in the effort and the care into this podcast because this is our passion project. So
once again, like we both on doing the pod for like personal gain. I wouldn't say personal gain from the channel, right? We're not really looking for anything in particular when we started this channel. We started this channel because we both generally thought it would be a fun idea. And like good to stay rooted. Like good to stay rooted because having these convos on the pod really it really gets deep and like it really makes you think. And like it also boosts us boosts our like way of speaking sometimes. Like you think more when you speak, like especially on a podcast where you're like more mannered on speaking, like thinking about how to segue this or being actual host.
Right.
I feel like if we were to ever be a host on something like say like Jimmy Kimmel or some shit,
bro, imagine that'd be fucking sick.
Or Jimmy Fallon.
But, dude, that's a stretch. Yeah.
No, like I've like this also helps me like because I used to do MCing and it gives me a lot of confidence to be up like on the stage to be talking because like you get used to talking on a podcast.
I was gonna say with like talking on a podcast, it really like teaches you to freestyle and think of things off the dome.
See what I did there? Dome. That's the thing. It really makes you like be able to what's the word? Not freestyle, similar to freestyle, but it's like, okay, I can't think of it. Hey,
Yeah, dude, I
I
can't.
can't think of it. Is there's a word out there? There's a word out there.
Yeah.
But I'll probably think of it while we're talking, and I'll be like,
Yeah,
Eureka!
He'll bring it back up.
Eureka!
Urethra.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Okay,
buddy.
Okay, bud.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Okay, dude.
While we were talking about the holiday seasons and especially Christmas, Munch, what have you got? Why is the why okay? Why is it when we get older? Why do the seasons change as we get older?
Well, I mean, obviously, in the way that just like when you're a kid, Christmas is just. It's just the magic of it, really. That's the main thing I was trying to like say. Is like the magic of Christmas just kind of fades when like you're an adult or like when you're older, because there's no longer really things that are like sugar coated. You don't really get the like that hype of like waking up and having like a shit ton of gifts under the tree or like any of that. It's just more like, oh, it's Christmas, here you go. It's rather than like having it be a whole month of build up and like all that. Like it's still super fun, but it's more of like, I'd say this year it's more of like giving than like anything else, because I've just been like, you know what, I want to give my friends a lot of cool gifts because that's what I want to do and that's my personal goal. But that means that the magic isn't really for me to experience. It's not really there for me. It's there for me to give to others. Yeah, like obviously I still received gifts, but it's like Christmas is different, man. Like I think I mentioned this on the podcast once or twice before, but there was this one specific reel that I saw where it's like a slideshow of like pictures that are like super nostalgic from like childhood Christmas, and I had one of those like slow like Frank Sinatra Christmas songs on it, just saying how like Christmas will never be the same.
Yeah.
And how like we get older, and it's like a bunch of photos of like as like a kid like growing up like waiting at the bus stop for the bus when it's snowing, and like having like a cool like Christmas party at school with all your classmates when you're in like second grade or elementary school or whenever, and having all those cool games, and like making snow angels and snowmen and listening to music, staying at home with your parents, decorating the tree, like all those things that are like nostalgic for like when you were a kid, like aren't as magical, and just it's something that you will never be able to have back, and it's something that you never really realize in the moment either. Like it's one of those things where it's like it is over and there's not really much you can do about it, but you can appreciate it for what it was and accept the fact that Christmas is still a holiday and it will still be there for you and it will still exist, but it just won't have the magical effect to it that it used to have, as well as like with just regular childhood. Like childhood, you will not truly have the essence of childhood. You will not be as innocent as you used to be. You will not have obviously like you have more knowledge, you have more experience the older you get, but like having like less of that makes you worry about a lot less things and makes you really not have to think about the things you have to think about when you have responsibility and you have obligations. So like just the magic of childhood and the magic of Christmas is really just entirely gone in the way that we are now older and we are now mature to the point where
busy life.
It's just not really Christmas. It's
like,
not really Christmas.
One thing about that
Yap
is like
Sesh.
you have to Yap Sesh. You have to keep your inner child alive to keep that spirit. You gotta keep your inner child alive, or else you're really gonna be you're gonna be fucking miserable if you don't keep that inner child alive, because like you won't have you won't have that essence of the nostalgia. You won't feel it unless you keep your little boy inside.
You'll keep your little boy inside of you. Not for real. Keep that little boy inside of you.
The
most he don't need to come out.
Interesting shit sometimes.
Yeah. No, honestly, we had to pack. We had to pack it. We had to pocket on the Zone Out podcast, guys. But listen, it's all about getting back in that fucking grind set, bro.
We back in that grind set, bro. We in the zone, but we out of the zone sometimes. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes we in that zone, and sometimes we break out and we zoning out of the zone, bro.
Yep. Yeah. As you were saying, I I've never experienced a Christmas like how other people experience, like you, American
Right.
Christmas and shit, because I've never had a white Christmas.
Oh
Malta,
yeah, that's true.
Malta doesn't snow, nor does Thailand snow. So
Never.
I've
Yeah.
never seen, I've never felt, I've never experienced snow in my entire life.
Right.
This brings me up to big news that Munch doesn't even know about either.
Oh fuck! You're telling me things that I don't even know on the podcast. All right, I'm all ears, bro. Give it to me.
Next year, about a few weeks after I go back to Malta, moving in,
Yeah.
my grandparents have prepared a trip to Norway.
Norway.
We're going to see
Chill.
the Aurora Lights, or whatever. Is that what they're called?
The Northern Lights.
Northern Lights, yeah. Fucking Aurora type
Dude,
shit.
fuck. That's sick.
We're gonna see the Northern Lights, and they picked the specific time where it's gonna be like at the peak, where the solar flares hit Earth. You dig? The solar flares, the fucking beams going like what? And I'm gonna see snow for the first time in 18 years of my fucking life, dude.
That's so sick, bro. That's so sick.
I
Stay
hope-
stay warm, bro. That's all I can
Dude,
say.
it's
Stay
gonna
warm.
be
That's
like
so sick.
negative 17 degrees, dude. That's just gonna be crazy.
Yeah, that's cold as shit. Yeah.
We're gonna be near the North Pole, you dig?
That's so sick, bro. Norway's gorgeous, bro. Damn. Have fun, bro. That's so tight.
That's gonna be sick, because that was like one of my grandparents' dreams, kinda, to go like somewhere like to see the Northern Lights. They've never seen it, so they're
Right.
like, they're getting old. They're like, at least see this before we die,
That's a good way to think about it. And like working when you're old as well, it's like you gotta save up for something to do, you know? Like you have to have that one last experience to kind of like, you know what? We've had a good life. Now we can settle down and just wait until our time comes, kind of thing. I feel like that trip would be super, super rad. That's super sick.
That's not a good topic. The other day, Ray called me. He had some
Oh,
serious
yeah?
matters to talk about,
Yeah.
and he told me about his great grandfather, who's not doing
He's gotta
that
be
well
old.
right now. Like great
Yeah.
grandfather, especially fucking, not grandfather, great grandfather.
Yeah, great grandfather, he's gotta be old, yeah.
Yeah, and it comes with age,
Yeah.
like. Me personally, I had my grandfather my late grandfather that was living with us here. He passed away like 2 months ago, and
Yeah.
very unfortunate. But he was about 83, I think. No, he was like 89. But he was at that age. He had colon cancer, and
Dude.
literally, when I went to visit him at the hospital, he was on his deathbed, and you know what he said? He said he was freaking out. He had like a little breakdown. Because he was very much suffering. He was like, it just hurts, right? He said, and the words that came out of his mouth, I was like, damn. He said, just kill me already. Just end, end me already. I want to die. He said that. He said, I want to die. In Thai would be yak dai, and that's what came out of his mouth. And when I saw that, I was like really heartbroken, because
that's so sad.
To be at that point where you're suffering at that age, and like a lot of people can understand that when you're at that age, of course your body doesn't like to be at that age, and it just slowly deteriorates, and
things will like hurt you a lot more than they would when you had a better immune system and when you had a better, like, healthier body. Like the older you get, the more things affect you, the more things will hurt you, and the more things will kill you, so you're like more susceptible to like diseases and all that. So it's so unfortunate. I hate to hear that.
At the end of the day, it's death is inevitable for all of us, and
right.
You just gotta keep living the present. No need to think about all that, because the day will come when the day will come. When I experienced that firsthand, it really gave me a new perspective on death, and like, it will take us, but not like not in a bad way, because you got to think about death in a good way. It's like it will end your suffering. You will end like, cause my grandfather was suffering, but he's now in a better place. He doesn't have to suffer anymore. That's the good part of it. It made me more open-minded about death. I got a bit off course there. When I saw that, it made me more open-minded about death, and like I don't feel like the most sad when I experience death and like all that, because it's like I'm glad. This sounds so bad. I'm glad he's dead.
Okay, that's the crazy way to put it, but I see where you're getting to.
In a good way, I'm glad he's dead, because seeing him like that really like is really not cool. Like, it really gives me new perspective that it's inevitable. Like for old people, especially grandparents, to eventually pass away because, you know, old age, right? But at least it's better dying old age than dying at like 20, you know? Because you did life. You did live literally whole life.
Like I was gonna like go off of what you were saying and be like, you know, like as you were saying, as someone who is in like rough shape, and like especially when they get to that point where there's not really much you can do for yourself, like in that case, like you know, you do what you have to do. You've lived a good like full life, and that's great. But the main thing I wanted to bring up was like, no one knows when their time is. No one, you know, regardless of if you're old, if you're young, if you're middle aged, where you are, how happy you are, how sad you are, like no one knows when their time is, and you can't constantly live in fear of that. Like you were saying, you had like a new, like, you know, a newfound understanding and like mutual perspective of death, which is great because, you know, people that live in fear of death their whole life, it's like you're not really enjoying yourself, you know. There's not really much you can do.
Stressing yourself a bit too much.
Like obviously in your grandfather's case, like he was not in good shape, and you know there's only so much you can do. He lived a full life, and you're right, he's in a better place where things won't hurt him nearly at all, you know. Like, and that's it's great in the way that he doesn't have to feel the way he did, and he doesn't have to feel the pain that he had, you know. And now it's like that's a good thing in that way. But like with death, I personify it like most people do as like a being and as like a higher up, and it's like it is really just like you roll the dice and kind of just see where you're at, because you know no one knows when their time is. You know, like recently there was a kid that I went to high school with pass away. He was hit by a car. He was on his motorcycle or something, and it was right next to school. It was like directly next to my school. He was like 17 years old, man. He was 17 years old, and it's one of those things where it's like you never know when things will happen. You just kind of have to live, you know. And I feel like that's like I haven't been like around death very much my whole life, just because, you know, I don't have a very extensive family. I don't have a lot of people around that have died. But, you know, to be around it for others or just in your life is just a very, very, you know, it's a very sad thing, especially when, you know, it's too early or they had a lot going on, or like, you know, there was so much they could do. You know, it's definitely, I'd say death is a lot of taking a life rather than like taking them to where they need to be, which, you know, wherever that is. It's definitely like taking a life, you know, from this planet, regardless of how it happens or what happened, you know. But, you know, main point is it's everywhere. It's everything. It's everywhere. It follows you. You never know when it'll happen to you or your friends or anything. You just have to live without really thinking about it, because it will just completely overwhelm you. And like you were saying, it's a completely natural thing. Like it is, no one's going to escape death at all. You know, it happens to everybody. And it's one of those things where it's just, you have to understand, you know, okay, you know, we're all going to die. What can I do in this life? What can I do in the moment to help myself, to make things, you know, more fun while I live this life? What can I do in the moment?
Present,
you know, you said live the present. I was like, dog, I want to tell you. I got something to tell you, buddy. I got a conversation with you. But yeah, you know, it's it's scary. Like, obviously for everybody, it's scary. It's something that they don't really want to think about. They don't, not everybody wants to die.
Yeah.
And, but all you can really say to yourself is just do what you want to do. Be as happy as you can. Don't put yourself into like situations you don't want to be in. Like, be as comfortable as physically possible under your like circumstances.
Yeah.
Help yourself out. Like, do what's best for you. Surround yourself with people and things you want to be around and want to do.
You do you.
You know?
You do
Yeah,
you.
literally, just be yourself. There's no reason to pretend or to be constantly paranoid about what's going to happen when you could just enjoy yourself and
do what
be
you
happy in the moment,
do what you gotta do.
because you
Do what
never
you
know.
gotta do.
Exactly, dude. So in that way, I think that death is sad, but death can also be a very good thing, because it is what it is. There's only so much you can do. Well, there isn't anything you can do really, but
Yeah,
just take care of yourself.
I'd rather be mortal than immortal, because when you're immortal, you watch everyone you love and see die.
Yeah, I would not want to live that life.
Like, I wouldn't want to be immortal. I mean, death is
Yeah.
inevitable for everyone.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
yeah, rather than thinking about that, like, it brings me up on the topic of be optimistic. I know there's like the thing. Do you see the cup filled halfway or half empty or some shit like that?
Oh yeah, you know what they say? Is it half full or half empty?
Hello to do today. Yeah.
Abadooey.
But I'm a very optimistic guy, and
Yeah,
I
that's a good
think
way to
about
be.
optimism in a way where it's like, it distracts me from thinking horribly. Like, I
Right.
do not want to think about, oh, I'm gonna be a failure in 2 years. I'd rather
Yeah.
think about being a better person rather than not being good at all, right? And
Yeah.
I don't fully understand, because I was very pessimistic, very
Yeah.
pessimistic. When I was in Malta, I was very pessimistic, and that wasn't very good for mental health and shit. So
Yeah, that just makes you like, it deteriorates your like just self-worth and like what you think of
your
yourself and
thoughts
just
and shit.
how you live. It really just changes you as a person and like mentally. And that sucks. Everyone has a point, but everyone has that at some point in their
Everyone has a
life. But I
boiling
feel like it,
point.
it teaches you something. It teaches you to not be that way, especially in your case. Like, you were like, oh, that is shitty, I don't want to be that way, because thinking negatively all the time and just constantly being in that state isn't good for you. And good thing that and you understand that, because now you can live the best way you want and can.
Yeah, you gotta figure out your problems and fix it.
Yeah. Grab life by the ball sack, dude. Grab life by the fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Just take it.
Like, this
Own that
year,
shit.
let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Okay.
In just a few days, it's gonna be 2025.
That's true.
What have you accomplished in the year 2024? Or what are you proud of? What has been the best moment in this year?
That is a very difficult question.
I can talk first if you want to think about it.
Go for it. I was gonna say, yeah, dude, I don't know, but
one thing I've realized about myself this year is that I'm a person who is very good at adapting, right? That's what I realized, because I do one thing, and I'm not very good at multitasking, but whenever I focus on one thing, I get it done really easily, and I feel like I build off of stress in a good way too, because whenever I've got a tight deadline, right, and sometimes I procrastinate a lot, and eventually that procrastination gets to, oh shit, there's 1 day left,
Yeah, that's fair.
and somehow, some way, I can process and edit on a video that usually would take me about 3 to 4 days, and just do it in 1 day, and it's the same quality. So it's like, somehow I just build off of the stress that I get from procrastinating in a good way for some. That's what I found out, like in a way where, like, with workload and shit. But this year, I really found myself. I've really found
Hell yeah.
who I am and built off of that. Like, I've really been going through the self-improvement arc. I've lost a bunch of weight.
Fuck yes.
I've
Yeah,
really
that's been huge.
locked in my mindset. I've really locked in.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I saw this reel, and it said we had like 4 different lives this year. Well, in the reel, and
Okay.
it really, and they specified which months or the different sections, and it really fit my year. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
How is it so accurate? Because it said from January to April, from May to like July, it sectioned out the months, and
Right.
each of those months was really a different life that I lived.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
That's
at
a
the
cool way to
start
think
of
about
the
it.
year, I if I recall, I finished my the first like half a year of school that I came back to when I moved back.
Yeah.
And I spent it with, I met a lot of new people. I finished the year off with a bunch of new friends and shit, and it was very different. I was like, damn. But back then, I was still like 74 kilos, right? I was still about, what's that in pounds? Like 170 pounds, probably.
Yeah.
And when I look back at myself at the start of the year, I'm like, fat ass.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, right? And it was very different. I was very, like, living very differently. Like, I wasn't really... I was kind of living the same lifestyle as now, but more miserable for some reason. I was like...
Yeah.
Because I was very pessimistic back then. Very pessimistic.
Yeah.
And also at the start of the year, I went to the Wave to Earth concert in March, right?
Right.
And when I think back to that at that moment, let me just mention something real quick. I've gotten a lot more confident with like social interactions and stuff like that.
Okay.
And at the start of the year, I can see Munch is just so tired.
What do you mean?
Your eyes are... Oh, is that
Yeah,
not
I'm drifting, bro.
Oh,
It's also because of the music I'm playing right now.
Oh yeah, let's play some death metal, dude.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
Go
for it.
This at the start of the year, when I went to the Wave to Earth concert, how, at some concerts you wait before you go into the venue and there's people around, and I sat near a group of people because we were like all in lines getting ready to enter the venue.
Right.
And they were speaking English, right? And I was really hesitant about, striking up a convo with the group and be like,
right.
Making friends. And I never did. And looking back at that now, I'm like, I would never want to like not make some new friends like that. Like I really have a different mindset when I think back. I'm like, I'm capable now. Back then I wasn't really capable of doing that. I feel like now I can. So it's like I really...
Oh yeah, the self-improvement arc is for real.
I really found a new dome, dude. Like
a new dome, a brand new dome.
I found a new dome. I found a new dome, and like even mid 2024 was a very different era for me, because mid 2024 was when I started doing my GEDs, and when I was really miserable in school because I just started a new year, and I was like, I really don't want to do another year of this bullshit.
Yeah, dude, that was a rough spot. I remember that shit.
I went and did my GEDs, and that was a really different era. Like my mindset, like, and also I saw working out too mid 2024, and that's when the journey started, right? And so it was very different, very different. This year has been very like it's just been a big year for me, very big like character development year for me.
Fuck yeah, bro, huge. For me, this year's more been a lesson than anything. Like the longer I live, I see everything as a lesson. I see that everything happens for a reason, even if it's bad or good. Like, oh my god. Even if it's bad or good, like everything happens for a reason, you know? So this year has been mostly a lesson in the way that like I don't know. There's been a lot of bad. 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 But despite everything that happens, I feel like it teaches me like to grow and to not make the same mistakes and to be optimistic. Like earlier, you were talking about like there's a different way to see everything. Everyone sees things differently. You were talking about like is the glass half full or half empty? I'm one of the people where it's like it's half empty, but what can I do with it to like enjoy every sip of it? You know, I'm more that. I more think like in depth like that. It's like
a good way of thinking. It's like
yeah, like I'm not optimistic in the way where it's like, oh, that it's like this is a lot I can work with. It's more of like, oh, this sucks that I'm already here, but like what can I do with this? Oh my god, my voice is going crazy. But so that's kind of like how I approach things and how I see things, and that's definitely what this year has felt like. Like, oh, it's already half empty and this kind of sucks, but like what can I do with what I have and what can I, you know, I mean, this year's been difficult in the way that like things have changed really, really fast. And that's with myself, with the way I think things, with how I go about my life, with just basically everything. It's just kind of changed. Like I was in high school and then I graduated, almost didn't, but did, And then the summer was great. Greatest summer of my life. I will say that. Greatest summer of my life. Loved that summer. Dome came out here. I went to Glenwood. Exactly. I was hanging with my friends. I was single. Amen. So that was good. This fucking guy.
Single but talking though at the time.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. But like not.
Yeah.
Nothing serious. Yeah. I could be myself and not have to worry about it. So a very healthy summer, but a lot of mistakes happened after that. Like obviously the apartment, college, just things constantly happening to me. Like in the time that the podcast was like ended, I also like my old car completely blew out and I didn't have a car for a bit. I have a new car. I have a brand new car. It's really, really nice. And then I fucking hit a raccoon. A raccoon jumped out in front of my car
as I was driving. Dude, not rocket.
I had never hit an animal in my life. Of course, when I get a new car, is God like, yeah, I'm gonna make you hit a raccoon, bro. And then like on the highway, like a little tiny like pebble hit my windshield, so now it's completely cracked.
Oh,
brand new car, by the way. I've had this car for a month, and I'm still paying loans for it. Yeah, like shit sucks, and I'm like working full time, and I'm paying off things. Hit your ass, dude.
Insurance.
I know, bro. I know. Like things suck, and I'm not happy, but I'm also happy at the same time because I think that it changes my approach to things, and things happen, but you can't really look at it that way. You have to be like, oh, yeah, adapt. Like, I don't know. This year, I'd say overall has been great. It's been a good
ups
year.
And downs,
for, like,
everyone's had ups and downs, of course.
Yeah.
Like,
but
like although,
yeah,
he's had like an incredible end of year and also a very sucky end of year.
Yeah.
Like, one, he's got a girlfriend. I feel like if he didn't have a girlfriend, he would be suicidal. No,
no. Probably not that at all. If I didn't have a girlfriend, I'd be way more upset.
Yeah, he'd be way more upset. He would
be
like
way more upset.
He wouldn't like have his Switch turned on during this podcast, dude. He'd be like,
yeah, no, I'd be pissed. Yeah, exactly.
But like,
so that is one thing that's helped.
Everything's well balanced for him. For you, everything's well balanced right now, I'd assume.
Yeah, it's that perfect weight on both ends now.
Yeah, just like a pair of titties, Sometimes it's
amen, bro. Sometimes
it's not, balanced because not all lumps of fat are the same. You dig?
Yeah, no, it's for real. Like this has been one of my favorite years, but it's also been the most difficult by far, the most difficult. So it's like we have to weigh the good and the bad. And that's kind of what this year's been for me. I'm excited for it to be over so that I can start something new and hopefully just not make the same mistakes again.
New year, new me.
New year, new me, new year, new me. I am
Guys,
so myself. Like, there's not gonna be a new me ever because I am
what is
myself, and
your
that's who
New
I am.
Year's resolution?
So, to make money.
I never do. You know, my New Year's resolution is to just be consistent in anything. Just be consistent.
Smart.
Like
Yeah.
consistent. Like I've been streaming more. Like oh surprising.
Huge. Yeah,
But
that's been big. That's been big.
like I have a VOD channel, right? And I've posted my VODs that I had half a year ago.
Yeah.
When I was streaming half a year ago. Context, half a year ago, I streamed for 3 days in a row, radio silent. Until the 1st of December when I start streaming again. And
Yeah.
let's just say probably one of the best decisions I made this year, starting streaming again. Because it's really been keeping me grounded and like, you know, staying true to myself. Because like I love, you know, I love entertaining people. I love like, you know, making people laugh and making people entertain and making people.
No, you live the entertainer like lifestyle for sure.
I love making people, you know, feel comfortable and like be able to let their emotions run wild. Like my stream is a safe space. You can talk about anything. I won't call you a faggot.
Debatable.
No, yeah, but like probably one of the like best decisions I made this year, other than the decision of going to America.
Yeah.
Like the decision of like actually like talking to my teachers about like having to take time off or like having to take time off like from school, you know, going to America to see this dude.
For real, that's like one of the highlights of my whole life, really.
Dude, highlights that was the best of this year. Like if I were to rank moments from this year, first would be going to America to see this dumbass, and then 2 going to the Wave the Earth concert.
Yeah, concerts are fucking. Because
like
life,
that was my first concert experience, and that was like, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And we can talk about concerts later. We can talk about we talk about the future.
No.
Yeah. But you're talking about how your year wasn't that good, but it's also good.
Yeah.
You know, I say my year, big self-improvement, big year for me, big year like to see growth, and oh dude, I've been keeping up, you know, recording voice notes to myself in the future, and also like
huge
and
like little benchmarks.
Yeah, like I've been, you know, keeping it up, because it's also it's like journaling. It's like writing all your emotions, all your thoughts. So you stay. I keep saying this, but you stay grounded, stay true to yourself, stay fixed, stay like let your emotions run free, and not to keep them pent up, because it's very bad if you do. But like I listened to a voice recording that I made half a year ago, specifically like June 20th, and I really it gave me a new perspective too, about like how I lived back then, and it's like damn, I even had a voice note from a few months ago where I just literally like cried into the voice recording. Like I really let like emotions that lose. That day I was really like broken. I felt like really empty, I'm pretty sure, that day.
Yeah, we got there, bro.
Like seeing the growth through each voice recording, seeing how I like I mentioned like how I'm doing each voice recording, like, you know, little updates to my future self. Well, like, it's really cool to see like progress when you like see the progress being made. It's like really keeps you going, you know.
Like, no, for sure. Yeah,
we all have our ups and downs, and when we have those ups, you know, you just keep going up. You dig? You feel me? Yeah,
I feel you. I'm smelling what you stepping in, brother. Royal shit.
Do you feel the dick coming inside of you?
Okay, I don't know about that, but I'm feeling something else.
You're feeling.
I'm fucking stepping on it, and I'm smelling it, bro.
Okay,
so I got you.
Man.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking it back up, bro. I'm comprehending this shit.
Yeah. So, you know, we were talking about how, we were improving throughout the year. We were changing ourselves. We were talking about the year. It's almost New Year's. But
Almost New Year's, guys.
Munch, you should talk about the evolution of self-understanding, because we were talking about
the evolution of self-understanding.
We were talking about ourselves. We were talking about ourselves and like how we were building ourselves. We are built.
Yeah.
So talk about that.
Huge. Yeah. So this is something that I like try to think about because it's like it's important. Like you were saying, you were understanding your growth over time. Like when we were talking earlier, you were talking about how you like make notes and you would check back and you were just progressively seeing how you were changing as a person. And that is very important, to understand who you were, who you are, and who you will be. The three things that will never be the same, And yeah, once again, like as you were saying earlier, like it's so important to document who you were, who you are, and who like you might be and what you want to like create, So like the way that I mean is obviously like how I will evolve mentally and how I will evolve, and become a better person. So like the evolution of self-understanding, like this year has been very, very difficult for me specifically, just because of all the things that have been happening. But it's like it is the evolution of who I will be and who I will become. Everything is a lesson to me. Everything is, yeah, everything is a lesson. Everything that you like that happens in your life, every experience that you like learn, everything that you do, every person you meet is going to be something that shows you who you are going to be and is going to teach you what life will be going forward or what is to change. You know, for me, like I don't have that like kind of documentation that you have. I want to do something like that. Like I was thinking that I want to buy like a VHS, like a
Ooh,
VHS
yeah,
tape or
yeah.
like a camcorder and just record myself day to day and just see how like I live my life, just to like vlog and
Hello,
like
me.
do it for my own. Hello me, no, not some cringy shit like hello me, it's me again. Not some shit like
It's
that.
me again.
But just gonna be like day two, something, something. Like I have a lot going on today, but it's gonna be sick. And then like film myself doing like just anything, like just place it and just do what I usually do during my day and just kind of watch over it and just see like, I guess patterns.
Yeah,
You know,
patterns.
everyone has like a different like version of who they want to be and who they were and how they like perceive themselves, right? Everyone has that different from the next. Like obviously for you, you like to document it. You like to see who
Yeah.
you were and you like to talk to yourself and keep yourself in line, so that you have that kind of as evidence of who you were and just a testament to who you're going to be because you can look back on that and be like, yeah, it actually happened. Or you can be like, oh, it didn't happen, but I can improve on this. Having something like that is super important, and that's actually something I want to get into and something I probably will get into very, very soon because of like I'd say because of the new year. If I had money, I would get the camcorder right now, but it's kind of hard to.
New year, new me.
New year, new me, guys. But the whole thing I meant by this, like, kind of topic or like understanding is just like, I don't know, like getting out there and really understanding yourself, like taking a deeper dive. Like, obviously, people are constantly thinking about themselves, like in humanity and in nature, we have to. Like where we're going, what we have to do today, like that's normal shit. We always are thinking about things that have to happen. We're constantly, like, humans are constantly thinking. But we like never have a second like sit down and be like, I used to be here and now I'm here. It's more about like the progression itself. It's never about looking back. It's never about doing, you know, the self-reflecting and the self-understanding that we should have a lot more of. And especially for me, like I've been doing a lot of looking back and being like, shit, like things are way different. Is it good? Is it bad? Who knows? But it's like I now understand myself more than I did, you know, a few months ago, just through like experiences in life and like lessons and teachings and just from being alive. Like you just from being alive, you understand yourself a lot more and you'll like understand what you're willing to put up with, what you're not willing to put up with, just that whole thing. And like obviously for you it's the same way. Like how would you explain other than the terms of like taking your notes and like all that, how would you explain your self evolution and like your self understanding, I guess?
Yeah. I've always like documented like journaled, uh, through almost every form now. Like I wrote in a diary. I had like a personal diary that I don't know where it went. Honestly, last time I saw it was in Malta, so it's probably in Malta. I had 3 diaries, right? And those diaries were like each year, which was really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I
Fire.
had one when in 2018 I had one, and literally I wrote about anything. I was like, oh, this girl I like today, and or like, oh, I really
Yeah.
want to kill myself. No, I'm joking. No.
Okay,
but this,
word.
I was like day 1, day 2. It was really
Yeah,
cool.
some shit like that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and
That's the shit I'm trying to get into, actually.
like I wrote about crushes. I wrote about what I did that day. I wrote about how I felt, and like, it really progresses through the years. I really, really, when I get back to Malta, I really want to read through those again because I really do miss them. Like
Yeah.
like
I was gonna say, you left a lot behind.
like every once in a while I'm here, I just think about those notebooks and I'm like, oh, diaries, and I'm like, I really want to read them because
Yeah.
I just miss them. But no, yeah, what you said and what you mentioned about just like staying true to yourself. We keep saying this, and like Munch's quote that he lives by is like everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And like
Huge.
he was saying that, and I had to quote myself. Munch has a quote, and I thought about this a few days ago. I'm not saying I came up with the quote, but I thought about the quote and like
Yeah.
worded it myself. I'm sure there's a quote similar out there to it, but this will be this will be my quote in my heart. It will be the end if you never start. Now, what
Yeah.
I mean by that
Huge.
is, let's say you want to start doing something, but you keep putting it off and say, one day I'll do it. One day I'll do that. One day I'll do this. But if you never get to doing it, it will end before you even start. Because you never
Yeah.
started in the first place.
Yeah,
Right.
that's really all there is to it.
Exactly. It's a very simple quote, because if you never start, it will never finish.
True.
And
Damn, son.
it will just end
Yeah.
there. Right? So
Yeah.
I keep telling myself that everything you do is for a reason, and if you never get to actually doing it, then why even do it in the first place? It will just end there, right?
Right.
So just start. If you guys are ever thinking about doing something, just go for it. Every day, I really don't feel like doing a certain thing, but when I get started on it, I just enter my flow state, and like it gets
Yeah.
done without me even noticing, right? So just do it. Just fucking
Just do it.
just do it, Shia
Don't let
LaBeouf.
your dreams be dreams. I know that's like
Oh,
the cringiest
God.
thing I could have said in that possible moment because that shit is old.
We're going back to 2016 with that one, dude.
Yeah. No,
like-
Shia LaBeouf is a goat for that.
It's crazy how, like, things are just meant to be, dude. Some things are meant to be, some things are not meant to be. Like life, we just living through, dude. Like, we just living
man.
through. We're just living through life. I mean, we were talking about life and death earlier, but yeah, that's
Yeah, I was gonna say that's heavy, dude. That's heavy.
my personal quote. Well, it's my personal quote now because I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud. I'm glazing myself.
I was gonna say, he holds that close. He holds that
I'm very
close.
proud of
Yeah.
it. I'm very proud of it. I was like in bed looking at the ceiling. I was like, Eureka!
Damn, dude, I'm smart as fuck.
Dude, I'm Einstein.
I thought of that? Wow. I really am the next Einstein.
200
Holy fuck.
IQ.
200 IQ, baby. This was a fucking perfect mathematical equation moment. Dude,
Silent
yeah, all the
game.
fucking stars were aligning. All the stars were aligning just to tell Dom to look at his ceiling and start thinking some deep shit, bro.
Dude, I was like seeing fucking colors that day. I was like thinking outside the box, dude.
Bro was outside the whole box, bro. He broke out. He ripped the tape, dog. That's crazy. Bro ripped out of the fucking present, bro.
Fourth dimension hit ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I mentioned colors. Hey, the other day, in Korea they have like this color analysis, and like you basically you find what color fits you, and
Okay.
I kind of noticed what color fits me by the VODs I have on my VOD channel. Because okay, so I have this tradition that now I openly do on every stream that I like kind of integrated, is that
Yeah.
I have a fit for every stream. Like I try and dress
Right.
up for every stream instead of just being in my comfortable clothing. So I wore
Yeah.
this exact fit. Well, not with the shirt, but like I wore this this button-up shirt on stream, and didn't really think much of it. I just thought it was cool, floral, and like a nice blue. But
Yeah.
when I actually compared it to other of my VODs and other of my fits, I'm like, wait a minute, I actually look good in blue. What the fuck? Like especially brighter blue. I was like, I kind of look good in blue, and I think I found my color. I think blue is my color, you know. This type of blue.
Yeah.
Well, this color of blue. I feel like it really fits the hair too, because blue is the complementary color opposite of yellow.
Yeah.
And they do really co-align with each other. So,
Huge.
what do you think your color is?
Dude, I have no idea.
What do you
Like, when it
think you
comes to,
look
like,
best in?
honestly, any darker color. Any darker color. I'd say. Just because it's a lot easier for me to formulate like outfits. Like I'm wearing all black and then I have white shoes on right now. Just because it looks fucking sick, dude. But otherwise I'd just say like, I don't know, like navy blue, like this kind of blue right here. That's super sick. I do really, really like that. Any darker shade of color except red. Except red. I do not wear
Except
red.
emo red.
Yeah, I cannot wear red in any circumstance unless it's like shoes. Like I just can't wear red. But I'm trying to think now. I'd say like yeah, any darker color, really. I don't. I've never had that like thought of like oh, and analyze, like analyze. I was about to say analyze. I need to analyze like what color fits best for me. It's more just like man, fuck it. I'm gonna put on a white T-shirt and some sweatpants, bro.
Yeah, if I ever,
Yeah.
it's more about
Yeah.
like fashion sense and shit. But in
Yeah.
Korea, they specifically have a specialist to analyze what color looks best for you. Literally,
That's
they have like
fucking
a
rad,
whole
personally.
entourage. Is that the word? Something like that.
Entourage.
Something like that. The whole
Okay.
like barrage of colors, like prepared, like in fabric form, or like what material looks best on you. Like they have everything.
Fire.
Like Koreans, they have like they care a lot for fashion. Like you see K-pop idols have their like
Oh my god, it's huge.
specialists for like fashion, you know, fashion designers and shit like that. They care a lot
Yeah.
over there. Like especially with hairstyles and hairstylists and shit like that. Like God, I would go to Korea just to get a haircut, if I'm being honest. Just to get my hairstyle.
Dude, yeah, no, you can trust them with their shit. That's
Like
true.
holy shit. I would go to like a Korean like hairstylist that's styled for like BTS or some shit.
That'd be tight.
That'd be really
Yeah, you're
cool.
Asian too, so honestly, it'd work. It wouldn't look weird. It would like. It would match, honestly.
사랑해 시발.
사랑해요.
사랑 onion has a hoe.
안녕하세요. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, like I've because my stream VOD thumbnails are usually, you know, just in the just chatting like screen, so then you just see my whole shit. And every fit that I looked at, none of them compared best than blue. I'm like, it really stood out like to me when I you know this fit, and with other like with like beige shirts also really fit because the hair fits. You know, it just
true.
finding your own color and like rocking it too, and like being confident in that fit, being confident in your style, being confident in your own like being. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Like, very good.
Very good. Yeah.
That also brings me up. Concerts.
Concerts. Go off, my boy.
Concerts. You go off first. I'm sure you got a lot got lined up.
Absolutely not. I am the big concert man, and there's a lot being like released or soon to be released, but like there ain't shit, dude. There ain't anything. It is not concert season at all. I have one for The Last Dinosaurs, which was one of my favorite bands. It was my top listened to artist in 2024. They're awesome. I'm going to see them with like 10 other people in March. That's gonna be really, really rad. Otherwise, it's just that. It's just that.
Ah,
Like
I thought
I'm
there would
waiting
be
for
more since it's Christmas.
absolutely not.
Interesting.
That's like the only one that I'm actually going to. There's Great American Ghost. I talked about them on an episode.
Yeah, you went
They're releasing
off.
their album. I know. They're releasing their album in almost a month. I'm doing a listening party for it. Almost a Christmas party. I'm doing a listening party for it the day it comes out. I'm having like 15 people over and we're listening to it and then having like a party and stuff. So that's gonna be really
Hell
cool.
yeah.
But like a few months after like the release of the album, I'm assuming they're gonna go on tour for it like during the summer. So if that happens and they go to Colorado, best believe I'm going to that shit. I'm turning up. But until that release happens, there just is not anything at
Radio
all.
silent.
Like there's the Tyler the Creator concert in February, but the concert tickets are like $500,
Oh my
and I'm broke.
God.
So guess what? Another year of me not seeing Tyler the Creator. That sucks. But like, dude, I'm not spending that much money on a ticket. That's fucked up. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude. For like a decent ticket, it's like $500. It's like, dude, no, I can't fucking afford that. No one can. It makes no sense. It sucks. Like I've been wanting to see Tyler the Creator for so long. I've been a fan of his since like 2016, dude. I love Tyler the
Chromacopia
Creator.
is big.
Dude, I know. I love
like,
Tyler the Creator. I've
500
been
is
there, bro.
crazy.
But it's like, dude, if tickets are that expensive, fuck, I can't go. I want to go so bad, but I just cannot go.
Might as well watch
like,
it in
no matter what I tell
Roblox,
myself.
dude.
Yeah, no. He is not the type to have a Roblox concert, bro. His stuff is not appropriate. But yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've
if
got
more that
a
release than cool, but he's got a lineup.
Yeah, I've got a lineup. I've got a line up, dude.
Yeah.
Shit.
Shit.
I've got a couple of concerts. By a couple, I've got two.
Yeah.
One is Triple S, the 24-member group. Although only 8 of them are coming, because well, they usually split up, so then they can like go to more like separately, and they can like do more concerts and shit. And also like the cost of like flying all 24 all around the world. They're doing a world tour, like especially 24 like all around the world. That's crazy. But they're separating 8 to go different parts, and then like separating another 8 to stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, so 8 of them are coming to Thailand in Bangkok. Coming to Bangkok in 2 weeks actually. 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
Already. And I bought like not the VIP ticket. I wish I have enough now than I did when I bought the actual ticket to buy VIP. But I was like debating whether or not to buy VIP tickets, because the VIP tickets come with like a meet and greet and shit, and that would be cool.
Yeah.
Shake their hand. I would never wash my hand ever again. No.
What again?
Well, no. I could have bought a VIP ticket, but I'm like, I don't really have anything. I can't really like communicate right now with them and say anything. I only can say 안녕하세요.
Annyeong.
Oh, yeah, I bought like the tickets before VIP. Like the tier below VIP, because more affordable, and one like the most front row of that ticket I bought is basically the back row of VIP. So I bought the front row of those. But yeah, I'm going to Triple S concert. I finally get to see my girls. You dig? Oh, they be slaying on stage.
Slay.
The one thing that I find funny is that if like you're biased in that group, they split up, like, but if your main bias in that group is not coming, you're like, oh fuck. It's like a gamble, dude.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fuck my hair.
You get to hear the music at least. That's the most important part. And with so many members, it's like it's hard. It's difficult.
It's inevitable. But
yeah,
I do have some of my favorite girls coming, so I'm happy. Happy. Dude, they be so slaying, dude. They be so slaying. You gotta
dog.
The things that keep you going in life,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like that one picture of thighs on your ceiling that you wake up to, bro. The throwback is crazy. The throwback's crazy.
The
but dude, yeah,
is
something to wake you up, bro. Something to wake you up in the morning, man. Fire. It's fucking real. It's so real.
No, yeah, and a month after the Triple S concert, guess who I'm going back to?
Yeah, boys.
Peach eyes and blue skies, I'll be with on. You're right. My boys in the back, I'm going to see them again. And they're gonna perform.
That's right.
They're gonna perform the fucking new album that they just released. Oh my god,
sick.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear Holy Land, which is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Because it's
Fuck yeah.
banger. I really can't wait. I really can't wait.
Dude,
And
I fuck with Wave to Earth. Next time they come to Colorado, I'm not missing that. I'm definitely going.
Yeah, oh yeah, they went a few months ago.
Yeah.
They went to perform the new album. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. It sold out and it was expensive. It was like $100 for resale. I was like, nah, I'm alright.
I'm pretty sure it's like the ones in Bangkok right now are still like not sold out. I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
I haven't checked them in a while, but like they don't really sell out in Bangkok. But there was still so many people in March. It was like filled up, and yet the tickets weren't sold out, which was actually good. Or else like everyone would have like squeezed and like.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty tight space.
Yeah, Triple S also is a very I wouldn't say very small group, but it's like lesser known groups.
Yeah.
Dude, the tickets. There's barely anyone like sitting in the so section C of the tickets sold out, right? Because they're the most cheapest. They're about $50. They're about $50.
Okay.
So it's sold out. But anything above that, there's like barely any people. Like
damn.
Like VIP, yeah, it's VIP is like 1/4 the way full, and
yeah,
the section that I bought. 1/4 of the way full. There's like barely any people, and I'm guessing, and that's actually really good, since I get to, I get to fanboy without like other people around me being like,
true, yeah, you get to be yourself.
This is a real Asian, no.
Yeah,
but yeah,
bro.
But no, like there won't be like anyone blocking the view, you know. There won't be anyone blocking the view. So
yeah,
less of people.
It's hard to sell out stuff like that too, because if you're an artist that's like up and coming or like hasn't been familiarized live or like any of that stuff, it's hard to brand. It's hard to get out there. It's more of like showing your name and like really going there and showing off. You know, so that maybe next time you go on tour, more people will come. You know, you kind of have to do a little bit of marketing, a little bit of strategic concerts, like, you know. You want to play shows so that next time more people can come and more people can come and more people come, like next time, you know?
Yeah, and
like, just because they aren't selling out, you know.
The promotion Instagram that they reached out to, the Taiwan, they had like 200 followers. They should like reach out to like bigger promotion labels.
Yeah.
Rather than like smaller ones. But the venue they have is pretty small. I guess. I mean, this is their first world tour, being a 24-member group, so
yeah.
Like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. First time's the first time, so.
Yeah, even though there's like selling tickets, that's still sick for them, like doing their first world tour. Like, oh shit, dude.
Yeah,
that's still crazy.
It's also very the fan benefits they have. Higher chance of getting like when there's less people, so it's a higher chance of me getting like a poster signed or like. Getting to take a picture, taking a picture with the members, you know. So
yeah,
I can't wait, dude. It's in 2 weeks. Shit,
dude, fuck yeah. I was gonna say that is rad.
Shit.
That's rad as fuck.
I'm about to fan girl the shit out of the girls, dude. What the fuck?
Yes, dude. Yeah, that's the best part about concerts. Is like the hype and like being excited, and then the day that it finally comes, you're just like yes, and like nothing can make you upset. And like in the whole
never
world.
Breathing any other air rather than the concert air, dude. I'm gonna be breathing. I'm gonna be breathing the same air as my idols.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's deranged, bro. That's crazy.
But yeah, this brings me up on a topic that Munch has that has put in, you know, a little segue happening here. You know, I was freaking out about Wave to Earth, hyperfixations.
Hyperfixations, bro's hyperfixated on Triple S, bro.
It's for real, dude. Talk about it. I
mean, I was bringing it up as like a whole and like why it's important for like personality, because like the thing is, if you can't truly connect with something as like deep as, you know, music or hobbies, like if you can't hyperfixate on something, like, you know, there's not a lot of emotion behind it. There's not a lot of, you know, how you feel, I suppose. Like I hyperfixate really easily on things that I care about. Like it's hard for me to find that one thing, but once I do, it's huge, dude. It's fucking huge. Specifically with music. Like if I find a new band, oh my god. If I find a new band that I like, I'll hyperfixate them until like I've heard everything and know all the
Yeah.
lyrics and like they'll become one of my favorite artists. You know? And that's what I do. Like I found this new band called Hers from my friend Grant. They're fucking awesome. They're really good. I've been listening to their music
What'd you say about
nonstop and I've been
her?
like researching them. Huh? Oh, what? Her? Her?
What'd you say
What?
about her? Did you say something?
What?
Did you say something?
I don't know. She's pretty cool, but but yeah, that band's great. I've been listening to them a bunch. That's really really sweet, and obviously, Great American Ghost is forever going to be my hyperfixation. They're fucking awesome. But like also over like items, like I recently got like obviously my Christmas gifts. Like while the Christmas season's still going on, the things that you get for Christmas, you're going to be like fixated on. You're like, fuck yeah, these are gifts. These are new
Yeah.
things. Just new exciting things. It's like if the ability to hyperfixate on something is the ability to like have emotion like behind it and drive
it's,
and to
an
really feel
attachment,
like
you know.
connected. Yeah, exactly. So I'd say that for me, but what specifically for you? Because you were saying like obviously your music and like I'd say like keyboards for you as well.
Yeah, keyboards too in a way. Cause I got two main drivers now. I've got the one in the back, and that was my main driver for a while until I built this one.
Let's see it.
It's a fully black
Ooh.
with creamy switches. And this is my main driver for typing because
Yeah.
typing on it very comfortable. That one I
Dude,
did
fuck
type
yeah.
for a while, but now it just feels flat because the keycaps are not cherry profile. They're more OEM, which is a more flat profile. That
Yeah.
one's way better for OSOO. That's why I use it for OSOO because you can notice.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw those two keys. It's the
Yeah.
one thing I've been looking at the whole like time in
Exactly.
your background.
It's like-
We got
it's
the
like-
two black keys.
Yeah, because I put grip tape on them. And
Yeah. Oh, smart.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're actually pretty well. They're falling off, but like they actually help for for longer maps because sometimes your hands get sweaty and they slip off the keys and then you choke, right? And
Yeah, dude. It's fucked
not
up.
very fun. So then I just put it on.
No.
But yeah, every time I play OSOO, I switch the keyboard, and it's like, it's a cool feeling, like something you built and like you actually use and you have more of, so you can switch between. Like my goal for keyboards is to have one for every day of the week, and well, I reached that goal, though I don't use every keyboard for every day of the week. I kind of want
Yeah.
that though. That would be a cool
Right.
feeling to have one keyboard for every day. Like, oh, Monday I'm gonna use this, or like Tuesday I'm gonna use this. Very expensive.
That's goals,
though.
bro. That's goals.
Very
Come on, that's goals.
expensive. However, would be cool. Would be cool to have. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keyboards. Though I built probably like 11 now. One for you, and like 4 others for other my friends.
Still using that
like,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm planning. Okay. I'm planning on building another keyboard for someone when I'm going back to Malta. Probably really obvious who that someone is if you really think about it, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak with the dude. Because I've always been wanting to build him a keyboard.
Yeah.
But I never like really had the thinking space of doing it. But now
Right.
that I've got money, it's time.
It's time, boy. It's time.
It's time. I built one
Fire.
for Munch. Like he's got his.
Love this keyboard. Yep.
He's got his. Though I'd imagine it's probably gonna start like I think it's probably lost all its lube already. I think all of it is
Probably.
dried out. Yeah.
It still sounds great.
Munch
It still sounds
just
great.
sends it back. I lube it, send it back. That's $80 gone.
Dude, no, motherfucker. I would not do that for you. If anything, I would just like completely take it out and just like do it myself just to try it
Yeah.
out and see.
It's the learning experience. Even one of my friends I built for him, he's lubing the switches by himself because learning
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's so fun. But that's not the only thing. It's not really that important as in like hyper fixating on them. Yeah, it's a good hobby. What I'm
Yeah.
very hyper fixated on right now is sad, I'm sad. No,
True.
I've been very like enjoying streaming. I feel like
Streaming.
I'm very much enjoying that, cause like you get to just see a lot of really like interesting people. You get to see new people. You get to talk to like returning viewers, and it really helps you be like, there's good people in the world, you know. There's good people, and like the people who return just gives you that warm feeling, like, damn, they're returning to watch me, you know, like.
Yeah.
They find me entertaining.
That's a good feeling. That's a cool feeling.
It's a good feeling to see people that were in your last stream come back in the stream you're doing. So it's like really cool. It's really cool. And like the support they give you really keeps you going. Yeah. Really keeps you going.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Other than that, I've been really loving, you know, oh my god, wait. I've been watching a lot of Korean like reality shows on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like there's a few. There's this one called XYOB, BYOB, something like that, where it's these two hosts. It's like a casual like reality show, like a talking show. It's like a casual talking show, and it's like a global talk show. It's where they speak in English mostly, and it's really is I just really been enjoying it. It's like my go-to eating two videos to eat videos.
Videos to eat too, yeah.
Yeah, videos to eat too, and like I've been really enjoying it. It's really fun watching them. Really funny, dude. I've been fucking it up, dude.
You've been fucking that shit up, bro. I've been
fucking it up, dude.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, most obvious, women.
Yeah, duh.
My favorite little idols, you know, like look, I'm a man. Look, I'm a man of love. Okay, I'm a man of affection. Like
where's a lover?
I may not have a girlfriend, but I don't need a girlfriend to be happy, right?
Real.
Though having one would be really cool.
It would, yeah.
It's like Munch has one. He's enjoying himself.
You know?
Literally and metaphorically too. No, yeah. Like, me personally, right now, I'm not really looking for any relationships and stuff like that. So it would be cool to get into one. I'm not really like committed. I'm not committed right now. I'm not committed because
it's not something you're like
because I'm still
about.
Like I'm still trying to, you know, improve my I'm still trying to improve myself. I don't want to think about having another person to lean on to and shit like that. Like having another like responsibility to think about and shit like that. So it would be cool. It's a choice right now to stay single for me. It's a choice. Right. It's a choice. You know, I said that on stream the other day, and they're like, "Yeah, right."
Yeah, dude. Whatever.
Yeah. Whatever you say. No, yeah. It's like right now. It's a thing of choice. It's a thing of choice. I'm like, I'm staying single. I've got things that keep me going anyways. I don't need another. I don't need it. I don't need a girlfriend. Right. It's not a need. It's a want. No.
It's a want. I need it. I need it. Yeah, I totally get that. You want to prioritize yourself.
Yeah.
And understand like truly what you want before you try to get into something like a big commitment. That is totally normal and also what anyone should do in this scenario.
Yeah, guys, I'm not gay.
So
I'm not gay. I like women.
I don't know, buddy. Okay. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but I mean, having things that keep you going no matter what it may be, is very important in life. Guys, have something that keeps you going. Like whether it be women, whether it be family, whether it be a hobby, whether it be an interest, whether it be your significant other. Having something that keeps the drive, keeps the flame going, keeps the flame not like extinguishing in your heart, whatever it may be.
That's all that matters.
Though it has to be ethically moral. You know, it has to be.
Little disclaimer. You know,
it has to be you know, that's, you have to, you have to be ethical about it, okay?
Right, obviously.
Yeah. That what do you do?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, it's not God though.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. If you guys are ever feeling like you want to give up, don't. Because
Don't do it.
God, don't give up.
Dome Bonics, bro. What?
สวากขาโตภควตอะระหังสัมมา
Alahang sama. Oh my god, I
that
catch
was
myself saying that on a daily. Like just out and about, I'll be like Alahang
That was
sama,
a
and like
stupid
everyone will be like,
bit.
"What the fuck are you talking about?" I
That
was
was a
like, "Whatever."
stupid bit.
Yeah, we love
Yeah,
Alahang sama.
as I was saying, stay true to yourself, guys. That was like
True.
the whole podcast episode. Stay true to yourself. Like,
Yeah,
absolutely.
enjoy life.
Enjoy life. Like, live the present.
Yeah.
Don't think too hard about the past or like any regrets, any like past regrets. That would just stress you out. And don't think about the future, because that will also stress you out. Stay grounded, stay present, and stay,
Have a good time.
Have a good time.
Have a good time, man. That's the most important part.
And like this segues, guys. This segues. You have a good time, and that there's a lot of good times everywhere. Everywhere there is a good time. And you know what I find interesting, what I find that I have a good time in is watching anime. Right? Watching anime. Anime is cool, right? But there's a lot of correlation between anime and real life sometimes. And that brings me up to something that
First life is a fucking anime, bro.
Yeah. I've been wanting to bring this up, for a few episodes. Ever since the like before episode 60, I've always brought it up into the topics list, and we never get to talk because we have more important things to talk about. But
yeah,
there's a lot of correlation between real life and anime, and that is real life anime cliches, right?
The cliches, bro.
There's a lot of cliches in anime, the tropes, right? There's a lot of tropes in anime, and I've experienced firsthand some of those tropes and some of those cliches. Let's like, for example, one very common thing you find in animes and a lot of romance, ecchi, anime in general, is that for some reason, every time a girl in anime trips, falls, somehow their tits lands on the anime MC's face. For some reason, like every time, no matter the situation, no fail. Like the anime girl trips and falls, somehow like the tits land somewhere. Like the male MC of the protagonist of the anime, somehow his hands just land on her tits.
Magically,
Magically, somehow. I've never experienced that, right? But
I was gonna say, I was like, why are you bringing this up? Huh?
I'm saying it's a cliche. I'm saying it's a trope that always happens in an anime. Somehow, some way, in some form.
Right.
But there's also another trope. Whenever the an anime girl trips or falls, the male MC, the protagonist, always gets a peek of her panties. That's always a trope. That's always that's a very much cliche fan service moment. Yeah. And I've experienced that. That's why I brought it up. Like back in the day, when I was like 12 maybe, in like
way back when. Yeah,
in middle school, my crush at the time like had a little oopsie daisy, and and I got a peek of that. Yeah. And I was like, I was really like, oh shit,
You said oopsie daisy, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, dude. At the time, I was like freaking out about it because she was the crush at the time, and then eventually she became my girlfriend.
Ooh,
well, now ex, but girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, at the time.
Yeah, that was very much like when I thought about that moment, I was like, damn, that's like, I experienced that anime cliche, dude. Shit. There's another one too. and that's why
There's another one. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
and that's why like it's a topic.
Right.
You know, in anime, right? There's always a scene where the guy walks into like the bathroom to see the girl like changing or like, you know, undressing or some shit like that.
Yeah, I do know that. Yeah.
But instead, you know, I didn't walk in on the girl changing, but instead a girl walked in on me changing. I never told the story to anyone, even Munch.
I was gonna say I haven't heard this.
Because it's not really important. It's not something that goes through my mind 24/7. But when I remembered it, I was like, damn. I almost completely forgot about this moment.
Yeah.
But not really recently, but a few months ago, I thought about it, and I was like, this would be pretty cool to talk about because it's something that I never really talked about openly.
Right.
But okay, one day. So I have these, I wouldn't say childhood friends, but they're sort of childhood friends. They're more like neighborhood friends. But
yeah,
my neighbors, right? They live nearby. No fucking shit.
Yeah.
They used to come around often. There was this.
They used to come often. Yeah, me too, bro.
One of them was a female friend, and one of them was a male friend, right? And we used to hang around. Yeah. We used to play like Uno together. We used to hang around at each other's houses often. They used to come around because, you know, we just used to hang out. And I think I was about 13 at the time, and you know, they came around often, and because they came around often, they didn't, you know, announce that they were coming around. I didn't even have like their contact. I didn't have their Instagram. I didn't have their numbers, because we just lived so close. We didn't really need to have that. So they just came around without notice. And one time it was about 6 p.m. This was about. Oh, when did I? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this was when I was like off of school, and at the time, I'm pretty sure. Let's just call her like friend number one. Friend number one. The girl. Friend number one girl.
Yeah. Thing one.
Friend girl one, right?
Okay.
I'll just call her S. So S, right?
Yeah.
S, you know, she came around often, and I'm pretty sure, you know, usually it'd just be the three of us always hanging around. But this one time she came by herself, and I'm pretty sure, from what my parents told me, that she had like a tiny crush on me back then. So she'd like to come around like by herself, just to see your boy. But this one time, I had just gotten out of the shower. And and this shower in the bathroom on a pretty, like, I wouldn't say open space, but in like, okay, so my house, right? So the house I'm living in, the front door is here. It's a sliding door, and
that's fire.
When you go in, there's another sliding door that leads to the back room. Back rooms. It's like a back room where it's kind of open. The only like space that kind of thing that like separating it is a curtain and a door and a sliding door.
Yeah.
And in the back room is the shower and toilet room. So there's a separate shower room and a toilet room.
Right.
And my family is like pretty like an open family. Like, you know, we're used to seeing each other fucking naked. You know, like, pretty open family. Like sometimes my dad just like opens my door and just fucking peeks his ass in whenever I'm streaming. I'm like, why the fuck are you flashing his ass?
That's fire. That's such a dad thing to do.
Yeah,
though.
Such
Dads
a dad thing.
Have to do that. Dads have to moon their kids.
But like, yeah, so I got out of the shower like fucking butt naked, you know, toweling myself up, you know.
Yeah, Naruto but ass naked type shit.
And then guess who came walking through the fucking like doorway and the entrance? S just came in. She went, and I was like, oh shit. I was like,
yeah, not much you can do.
she saw black that day, dude. She saw forest that day, dude.
Damn,
I'm
poor
pretty sure
girl.
like I started like I'm pretty sure I started like growing the like hairs down there because I was about like 13, 14.
Okay.
And you know, puberty stuff just started.
Puberty, ball
Dude.
hair. Yeah.
Insanely embarrassed, as you know, as anyone should be. She just ran out. She was like, "Oops." I don't exactly I don't exactly remember her reaction, but it really like interesting to remember back, to like reminisce about.
You reminisce.
Like,
oh, the sweet memories. Yes.
and like her birthday is coming up soon. Her birthday is New Year's, actually, the 1st of Jan. So literally the first thing
The
that
New
you
Year.
enter.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a cool ass birthday. That's aura. Oh
So my mom was thinking of like going and taking me over if she's having like a little party going, like a get together.
shit. Yeah.
So that's a pretty
Fire.
that's just something to reminisce about, and it's like a real life anime cliche.
Yeah.
Walking in on someone like changing or literally butt naked. She saw her first dick that day. she saw a dick that day, dude.
Crazy. She saw a penis. She saw a little cockle.
She saw a little cockle. But no, yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, fair enough. I was gonna say, yeah, you usually try to think very like openly of things like that. Like for me, it would just be like, oh shit, that happened. But for you, you're like, wait a second, this seems familiar.
Yeah.
You know, it's like two very different
anime,
approaches to life. Yeah, you're like, wait a second, I know where this is from. And I'm just like, I don't know, fucking that sucked. Whatever. Time to go to work or whatever the hell.
Yeah, but I'm just being real, dude. Nothing to hide. I'm just being real.
You're just being real. Okay.
I'm being real. But
yeah,
being real is also something to think about, because the other day, so I had this Christmas event that I went to, right, that my school holds, and I saw a lot of old friends. I saw I saw my bestie, my little British boy. Haven't seen him in ages because we just never saw each other when I was like in school because he was ill, and I just never saw him. So like our days never collided, and so I saw him for the first time in a while that day. Dog's going crazy, huh?
Yeah, the dog is going insane.
I saw him for the first time in a while, and like I'm always a real person. I'm like that's just me. I don't have a filter sometimes.
Yeah, fair enough.
But that just really made me think about like being real comes in many different forms. That day, it's a really funny moment to think about. So Bruno Mars and Rosé from Blackpink released a song together called APT or Apatu.
Yeah.
Apatu. And that day, my friend mentioned that he fucking absolutely hates like the song Apatu because it's just so annoying, right? And usually me a year ago would have been agreeing with him, but like in a way where it's like not real, because a year ago I was really
you were afraid of like sharing your own opinion kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. But now I just don't care. I've really developed the mindset of like not really caring what other people think and just staying true to yourself, right?
You're so fucking cool for that. Wow.
And
yeah, no, for real.
That day where he mentioned that he really hates the song, I never thought about like deflecting my own opinion just to agree with him and just to relate with him. I just fucking kept giving him shit and being like, Patu. I just kept getting on his nerves, dude. I never really said anything. I like Apatu, dude. I fuck with the song, dude. I fuck with Bruno a lot. Don't you want me like I want you, baby?
Fire.
No, yeah, that just really like brings up on the term like being real. because you gotta be real with yourself, be real with others. You know, stay true to yourself. That's all Munch is. Because
I was gonna say that's my mantra, bro.
Yeah,
that's my mantra. You said that you were like, you know what? I really don't care what other people think. I'm just gonna believe what I like, think what I think. I'm like, dude, you're so fucking cool for that. That's what I've been like. That's what I want everyone to be like. It's like if I say I hate something, don't be offended by it. Just be like, no, well, I like it.
Yeah.
Like, just because I hate it doesn't mean shit.
Of course,
you know?
I'm not.
Just because he hates that song doesn't mean you have to like dislike.
Of course, I'm not
you know?
giving shit to my friend. I'm just like thinking about, damn, I really changed my ways, and I'm so proud of it.
Oh.
I'm so proud of like,
dude. Yeah, that's development, bro. That's you being yourself.
that I'm not being like a people pleaser as much as I did before, because I was very much a people pleaser before.
Yeah,
I feel like
that's not a way to be though. That's not a way to live.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
You got to think for yourself and not always for others, but you know, you got to be a bit considerate from time to time. You know.
Yeah.
Being considerate is also good. Is always good.
True.
Though always stay grounded, stay true to yourself, guys. That's a whole like podcast episode. Just like stay grounded, guys. Stay true to yourself. Don't care about.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, like this is the first episode of season 2. This is the first episode that we're back after our hiatus. It's also the new year, and to start it off at a very positive note, where it's like be yourself, be who you want to be. Like everything happens for a reason. Don't let things bother you. You know, like use it as something to motivate you to be better. You know, this is a very good note to be on for the very first episode of something that we're starting, which is new. Like this season 2 is something new for us. It's something that we're trying out. And obviously, it's like not very different, but we're trying something.
It's not very different because we were gonna make it a bit more different, though. You know, life. Okay, lives get busy. You know, we barely have any time for other things. You know, we thought we would be having more time, but you know, life you just never know what's gonna happen next, right?
Yeah,
life is very unexpected. It's very like you don't know what's gonna happen next. You know. So
yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. Hey, we at least.
But what a very positive note.
Yeah, we put in a bit of effort nowadays, for things we enjoy and shit like that. I mean, at least we got you guys an intro. Or
true.
I hope so.
Hell yeah.
I'd hope so. But
if not, we'll work it through.
When this episode comes out, it's gonna be the new year. So happy New Year to all of you. Happy
fucking New Year's.
Hope you guys really. You know, have a New Year's resolution that you will stick to.
Dude.
New year, new you, guys. New year, new you. So.
New year, new you.
Munch,
stick to it, bro.
Take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been the first episode of the second season of the Zonin Out podcast. I'm not your host, but let's switch it over to my boy. Who we talking to? Who's blowing his hair right now? Where we at?
But yeah, I've been your host for today's episode. Dome, Crew Brother, Condo, Condominium, Condo _ on Twitch, and la 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 Kuchika Wude Bokinen Adana on Roblox, and
I have been your co-host for this beautiful episode. I'm Ethan Munch, Butt Munch TV on Twitch, not streaming. And fucking dethrone.angel and industrial.laban on Instagram, 2 accounts. Episodes
every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
We gotta be like this. Episodes every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Of course, thank you guys for tuning in to the first episode episode 61.
Yeah,
season 2. We will be starting a new year, new us. Okay.
I was about to say that. New year, new us. We back.
New year, new us. But yeah, it's a great start to the year. Great start in episode 1, and we'll be seeing you guys in episode 62.
62.
Oh, episode 2.
Episode 2. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for your attention. Just thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.